Welcome, artists! I am so excited to jump on this disco ball trend, and in this video, let's learn how to paint an adorable and fun disco ball ghost. The materials you'll need are a heavyweight piece of paper, like a piece of watercolor paper, Bristol, or even a canvas, a pencil and eraser, ruler, variety of craft or acrylic paints, these optional glitter and color shifting paint, which are so fun, paintbrushes, and Posca paint pens. To begin, place your paper portrait style or up and down, grab your ruler, eraser, and pencil. We're going to begin by creating 4 equal parts or drawing quadrant lines in our art. This is just going to help us get the right size and proportion of our disco ghost. Draw these lines very lightly as they are just guidelines and we will end up erasing them later. We're going to begin by drawing our ghost's head, but in order to get the right size, I want to draw a tick mark on the horizontal line a little more than halfway, and then one on the vertical line about halfway. That's going to just show me exactly where I want to draw the curved line for the ghost head. So I'm going to draw a curved line on the left hand side and one that mimics that on the right hand side. Now it's time to draw the bottom of our ghost. We're going to draw a series of sort of curved lines that extend towards the bottom of our paper with a wavy line at the bottom, or 3 sort of curved lines. So draw one little curve, another curve in the middle, and then one more. Next, I'm going to erase that curved line that extends from the first line that I drew, rounding that little area off. Now it's time for our ghost's arms. I'm going to create one on the left and one on the right. The one on the left is going to look like it's a little bit behind my ghost, so I'm just going to draw a curved line that connects, and then one that comes in front, drawing that same sort of curved shape on the right hand side. But this time it's going to be in front. To show it's in front, I need to erase that line. Next up, let's create our adorable ghost face. As the artist, you can really use any shapes for the eyes or mouth that you like. I'm going to create 2 oval shapes for my ghost's eyes and a curved line for a smiley face. Now let's erase our horizontal guideline. We don't really need it anymore. Now it's time to give our ghost the disco ball appearance, creating a series of curved lines that go from left to right and extend from the top of our ghost to the bottom. Start by just drawing a small curved line and repeat that process from left to right all across your ghost. Drawing these curved lines helps give the illusion of form in our ghost, making it a little bit more 3-dimensional. Now we need to do some curved lines that go from the top to the bottom that intersect the lines that we just drew. So start from the top and draw a slight curved line that goes all the way from the top to the bottom of your ghost. Continue this as you work towards the left of the body and then to the right of the body. Next, erase the vertical guideline that you drew at the beginning. Next, grab a scrap piece of paper, place it behind your art to serve as a messy mat, and grab the colored craft paints that you want to use for the background of your painting. Now, grab your paintbrush and a cup of water. We want to make sure that we water down our paint to sort of just create a wash over top of our ghost, allowing it to have these colors show through but not be dominant. I'm going to mix some aquas or teals and white towards the top of my art, just blending those colors back and forth. And then as I work my way down my painting, incorporate some light and darker pinks also with the white. Again, try to keep it fairly translucent or transparent so that you can see your pencil lines through the paint. Once you've finished laying in that base for your background, let it dry, and then I'm going to go back in with my pencil and sort of retrace the lines that I drew. I want them to show up just a little bit more to define each little section before I begin adding the paint for my disco ghost. I'm going to begin with a variety of pink tones from light to dark, white, my water, and some paintbrushes. I'm going to just paint in individual little squares with different shades or tones of my pinks. There's really no right or wrong to painting your disco ghost. Feel free to layer the paint and use different values of pinks as you work around your ghost, filling in each of these beautiful little square sections. Next, to add some visual interest and contrast, I'm going to add a variety of blues, teals, and purples to my adorable disco ghost. Just have fun layering and experimenting with the colors. Now with my black Posca marker, I'm going to trace my smiley face and my eyes. If you don't have a Posca paint pen, feel free to use a Sharpie or even a paintbrush and black paint. Now you could simply just use your paint Posca pen to fill in those eyes, or your Sharpie, or if you want to join me, grab a paintbrush and some black paint to fill those in, adding a little bit of white to create a little sense of value. Next, I'm going to grab some of my colored Posca paint pens and trace some of the lines in my adorable disco ghost. This is just going to create some shadows and just emphasize some parts of my ghost. Now, underneath my ghost, I want to create a cast shadow. I'm going to use the same paint palette that I started with, using different variations of pinks and purples. Once I finish painting my shadow, I'm going to continue to just blend and layer the paint around my ghost, just building up some of the depth and visual interest. And now my absolute favorite part of this video, using the color shift and glitter paints. I really have to give credit to my daughter who encouraged me to use these. You're going to paint them just randomly all around your disco ghost. And then notice when the light reflects how it shimmers and shines. And now for our final step. We're going to add some twinkling stars all around our adorable disco ghost using either a white paint pen or a small paintbrush and white paint. Well done, my most amazing artist. I had so much fun creating this shimmery and adorable disco ball ghost with you. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Don't forget to turn on those notifications, and I can't wait to create with you again very soon.